Hey guys, so for today I am going to show you the step-by-step on how to book a flight with United Airlines. Right now we are at united.com, and if you don't have any account with them, you can go to their website and create an account. So I already created my account, so you need to create yours. But anyhow, so if you don't have one, once you click on this button right here, upper right, it says sign in. Then at the over here at the very bottom, if you're not a Mileage Plus member, you can click this join now. So I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. All right, perfect. So right now I need to book a flight from Doha to San Francisco, but let me just clear this. So this one over here, you have options. If you want to book a round trip flight, one way, then from and to, the dates when you're departing and returning, and how many travelers, and here you can choose between economy, premium economy, business, or first. So for this one, I'm looking at booking a one-way flight, so I need to click this one way from Doha to San Francisco. So SFO, okay, San Francisco, hold on, Cisco, right here. Then the date, November 8, and this is for 2 adults. And for this one, I'm helping my brother book a business class flight. So what I'm gonna do is click on this and hit this one, business or first, then find flights. Oh, and also make sure to hit this box right here, book with miles. Then you need to make sure this is clicked, business, find flights. So while this is loading, right now my brother has 57,000 miles on his account. So, and what we're looking for is business class flight. So right now you have these tabs right here: flexible calendar, height 7-day, and sort and filter. So over this one, you can see a 7-day calendar, but if you want to see the full month, you can click on this flexible calendar. Just want to show this to you. But anyways, so I know my dates, and November 8th is the date they're looking to depart from Doha to San Francisco. So for this one, I want to book a business class flight, so I'm going to focus on this column right here. So right now we're looking at, see, like right here it says 97.8k. This one is 183 on November 1st. So what we're looking at is the smallest number of miles normally when we're trying to book a business class flight, because you don't want to pay too much points. So so right here on November 8th, right now I'm seeing 97.8 thousand miles. That's one way per person, and here it's 82.5 in the 23rd and 24th. But we have a date in mind already, November 8th, and they're not flexible, so we need to book this one. But if you guys are flexible enough, whenever you guys are leaving or returning, I would definitely recommend clicking this and see the full calendar if they have some cheap flights for business class. So but let me show you guys again. If I click this, it's gonna move forward to December, and see, like right here there's a couple of like 93.5, this is 82, this is the lowest. So just a tip, if you guys are if you guys are flexible with your travel dates, it works in your favor. But for this one, we have a date in mind. So sorry, going back, so we're gonna click on this November 8th. Today is October 27, 2022, and in the future, United might change their interface on how you book flights, but for now, this is how you use their website. So just letting you guys know. So we got our dates right here, and one tip, because instead of scrolling down and looking for that flight that has this one, the 97.8, a tip for you guys is go click on this sort and filter, then sort by best price, business lowest. So hit apply. So when you do that, the cheapest mileage to book business class is gonna go up. So you don't need to scroll down. So it just makes things easier for you, when you're looking for a flight. So now we got two options. See, so there are four flights available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously we're gonna pick the one that has the lower redemption, using miles. So it's just this two. So right now I have two options, or my brother has two options. I already talked to him, but now this one, see, this one is 1:55 p.m. and this one is 4:20. So my brother and his wife, they're going to arrive in Doha at I think at 2 a.m. on November 7. And the next actually not November 7, on November 8. So this is the closest flight that they can, they can book this, but I don't want to book 4:20 because if they're gonna arrive at 2 a.m., they only have two and a half hours to board their next flight, and I think it's just cutting it close. You guys can do this if you guys are feeling adventurous, but I'm going to select this. So they have about 11 or 12 hours of layover in Doha. So I told him that in Doha there's a lot of great lounges, and since they're flying in business, they will have access to some lounges where they can sleep, because some of them have private rooms where you can sleep. But last case scenario, in Doha there's the Al Maha first class lounge. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but you can book that lounge for I think $100 per person if you guys want to stay at a really awesome lounge where they have their private rooms. But I think over there you need to pay for if you want to, like, a hotel room, you need to pay for it. But if you just want to don't pay for that, they have some public spaces or private areas where you can they have some beds, but you need to go there as early as possible to make a reservation. But anyhow, let's go back. So I'm gonna book this flight for them. They leave at 1:55 p.m. and arrive 12:30 p.m. in San Francisco. So from Doha to San Francisco, the total hours is 33 hours and 35 minutes. So if you hover on this and click on details, you will see a complete breakdown of how your flights look like. So from Doha to Cairo, this is Cairo, Egypt, the flight is 3 hours and 20 minutes, so 1:55 to 4:15, with the connection of 1 hour and 35 minutes. Then from Cairo to LHR, this is London Heathrow, it's going to be 5 hours and 10 minutes. Oh, and I forgot to mention, like over here, the cabin class. So from Doha to Cairo, it's going to be economy. Then Cairo to London, it's going to be business with a meal, and over here too. And from London to San Francisco, it's going to be this one, business class. So for this one, I know when it's a United Polaris, it's going to have a lie down seat. So meaning you can, you can transform your seat to a bed. So for this one, so how do you guys know that? It's just a pretty simple. So just copy this. This one, it's business, but I don't think it's a lie down seat. So just hit copy, select this, and go to Google and type business class. And just you can just delete this because over here it says MS779 Airbus. So Google will have an easier time to search for this. So MS779. So this is the Airbus A320. This Airbus A3 have business class. Okay, so I saw this, the seat guru. Remember the plane? It's an Airbus A320. It says right here, Airbus A320. Sometimes you seat guru to check the seats. So now going here, if you hover here, it only says recliner. Right here, recliner and bulkhead. So it doesn't really what do you call this? It's not a lie down seat, so it just reclines. So it's basically an economy that just reclines. So basically, it's just a regular seat that reclines. So for the first two flights, it's economy. Even though, well, this is on this plane, this is the business class, but it just doesn't, transform into a lie down seat. But over here, from London to San Francisco, so this has a longer flight time of 11 hours and 10 minutes. So, and this is the Boeing 77. So let's check that out. Business class. So we can check the seat guru, or sometimes I check images too. So this is 77720. Okay, so from here I can already tell that it's a lie down seat, because see, like right here you have your own little area, or I guess not really a cubicle, but if you see a seat like this, that means it's it reclines to a bed, or not really, it transforms into a bed. But if we go here, seat guru 777-200, you will see that right here, this is Polaris first, and here it says, so this is Polaris first and this is Polaris business. So this area is Polaris business, as you can tell. Then here is economy plus, this is economy. So right now, if you hover here, it says seat 7H is a standard business class seat that transforms into a fully flat bed. So we're just confirming, that you guys, if you guys are going to book a business class flight, that you're sure that it's going to transform into a flatbed. So we're good with that. So going back, so Doha to Cairo, economy. Cairo to LHR, it's business, but it only reclines. Then London to San Francisco, it fully transforms into a lie flatbed. So for this flight, you are going to be comfortable. All right, so that's done. So now what we're gonna do is, once you figure out which flight to book, you are going to hover and select, this or whatever. You need to once it's highlighted with purple color, that means you can click on it, and it's gonna ask for some information. So if you haven't saved your profile yet, you can put it here. So just click on this. But since I'm using my brother's account, he has used this before, in his United account. So once I click on this, it just auto-populate everything. So right there. Then on this one, I need to put in a new traveler. So make sure to, just fill out the boxes. So once you're finished filling out the second traveler, you can, you need to click on this, so it will save the information the next time you guys book, another flight in the future. But anyways, once that is done, you can hit continue. So after that, hit continue. So for this, you have the option to select seats, but it says here this flight is operated by a partner airline, so you cannot, changes are not available for this flight at this time. So you can just hit next flight. So for this one, this is a business class flight, but this is the reclining chair, so it's not the lie down seat. But just letting you guys know. So here you can select the seats. So I will, so over here you have an option to select your seats. I'm just gonna select this. Seats 9H and 9K. Hit next flight. So this one is the lie down seat. So this is the option, seat selections. So here just looking at the diagram here, the seats over here, it's close to the restroom, so it's totally up to you guys if you want to be close to, you know, to it. So for this one, I want my brother and his wife to be seated close to each other. So these are my options, like right here. So I'll probably just select this. So seats 12D and 12G. If you're flying in business class alone, I would recommend this seats because it has, you know, you got the window view, and you know, it's just nice. You have your own little space. But anyhow, so going back, so I'm gonna select 12D and 12G. You scroll down, continue the payment. So this one, you have an option to insure your trip, but I will not do that. So I'll just hit no, then next step. Then here you have an option to pay credit or debit or PayPal. So I'm gonna pay with my credit card. Once you guys hit buy now, it'll take you to a page with all of your confirmation numbers and other information. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. If you have learned anything, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.